AI is now core part of the cloud. And I think in a world where every AI application is a stateful application, it's an agentic application, that agent performs actions, then classic app server plus the AI app server plus the database are all required. And so I go back to my fundamental thing, which is, hey, we built this 60 plus Azure regions. They all will be ready for full-on AI applications. And that's, I think, what will be needed.
That makes a lot of sense. So let's talk a little bit. We've talked around OpenAI a lot during this conversation, but you're managing this balance between, a huge investment there and your own efforts. At Ignition, you showed a slide highlighting the differences between Azure OpenAI and OpenAI Enterprise. And a lot of those were about the enterprise grade, things that you bring to the table. So when you look at that tension, the competition that you have with OpenAI, do you think about them as ChatGPT is likely to be that winner on the consumer side? You'll have your own consumer apps as well, and then you'll divide and conquer when it comes to enterprise. How do you think about competing with them?
The way I think about at this point, given OpenAI is a very at-scale company, right? So it's no longer it's a really very successful company with even multiple lines, if you will, of business and segments and what have you. And so I come at it very principally like I would with any other big partner, right? Because I don't think of them. So I think of them as, hey, as an investor, what are their interests and our interests and how do we align them? I think of them as an IP partner. And because we give them systems IP, they give us model IP, right? So that's another side of it where we are very deeply interested in each other's success. The third is I think of them as a big customer, and so therefore I want to serve them like I would serve any other big customer. And then the last one is the competition, right? Which is whether it's Copilot in the consumer space, whether it's Copilot with M365 or whatever else, we sort of say, hey, where is the competition? And that's where I kind of look at it and say, ultimately these things will have some overlap. But I also, in that context, the fact that they have the Apple deal is in some sense for the MSFT shareholder, accretive, right?